DC News Now, the Supreme Court handing down its final cases of the term.
And I think what you're going to see are some busy federal judges,
including birthright citizenship to parents pulling their children out of class. The decisions have far-reaching implications.
Hey everyone, heading into your weekend, tracking some severe storms. We'll time them out coming up.
A complete overhaul involving new route names and hundreds of moved bus stops.
Go Bananas! These are my people.
Going bananas in the district. We're live at Nats Park, or where the Savannah Bananas have mass appeal.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this Friday night for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. Let's get ready for the weekend as we take a live look at our future cast, where we can see some storms over the next few days. That's why it's so important to know when we can dodge them, maybe.
Absolutely. And Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb is here to answer that as we get into the weekend. But right now, kicking off the weekend, it's pretty nice out there.
Yeah, all you need to remember this weekend, 1 to 4.
1 to 4.
There we go.
I can do that. I can do that.
There you go. I can leave now.
Okay. We don't know what to do at 1 to 4, though.
1 to 4, we're tracking in those storms, and so some of those storms will get feisty in nature, starting out towards our western communities. Both days, almost a repeat of each other, so it's a very similar forecast where we're rinsing and repeating for Saturday, and then it goes into Sunday as well. It's pretty foggy right now. Dew points are still very high across the region, and so it's 9 miles in front of you across the district, but 2 miles in front of you out towards Manassas. Really seeing visibility issues for Culpeper into sections of Prince William County, up to 4 miles in front of you for Winchester. Lots of severe weather actually happening across the deep south parts of Atlanta. We do have a tornado watch. It looks like that's happening out towards ATL, but you do have that front that's trying to make its way into Ohio, and that's what's causing kind of this disruptive storms that we're seeing, with some flash flooding still taking a hold of our rivers and streams. Tonight, not as bad as what we saw 24 hours ago. We're back into the upper 60s to lower 70s. Dew points still very high, and still going to be very high going into this upcoming weekend. More on that coming up.
All right, Janessa, developing now at 9. The Supreme Court's term has ended, and on their last day, they handed down some major decisions.
You know, one case coming from Maryland's largest school district, the justices deciding that Montgomery County can pull their children out of class when LGBTQ plus books are being read. Justice Samuel Alito, writing for the majority, saying the lack of an opt-out option for families, quote, places an unconstitutional burden on the parents' right to the free exercise of their religion. We will have much more on that case and the national implications ahead in our next half hour.
And the court also ruling a fee added to phone bills will stay in place after a Virginia group challenged the practice. The Universal Service Fund has been added to phone bills for nearly 3 decades. It provides billions of dollars per year to subsidize phone and internet services in schools, libraries, and rural areas. But the most consequential ruling today limits the authority of lower court judges from issuing nationwide injunctions. It stems from judges blocking President Trump's executive order to end birthright citizenship.
That's right. And DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg joining us live at the Supreme Court. And Daniel, the justices did not decide the constitutionality of birthright citizenship, but the ruling itself is far-reaching.
It is, Susan and Chris, and that's because there have been a lot of executive orders from President Trump that lower court judges have put on pause. Today, the Trump administration is ruling it as a victory, but advocacy groups say it gives the president unchecked power. In a 6-3 ruling, Supreme Court justices decided district judges can't block the president's policies on a nationwide basis.
It only takes bad power away from judges. It really doesn't take power. It takes bad power, sick power, and unfair power.
Outside the court, protesters say the ruling is dangerous.
Gave Trump a green light for any order that violates the Constitution to be able to go through without being challenged by the courts.
The case centered around a judge blocking President Trump's order to end birthright citizenship, but the justices didn't rule on its constitutionality.
They're holding on the injunctions was probably further than I thought they would go.
Retired federal judge and Dickinson College president John Jones says the justices left some wiggle room.
Class action suits are governed by certain rules in the federal courts, where you essentially act on behalf of all individuals similarly situated.
Immigrant rights group CASA immediately filed the class action lawsuit in Maryland.
I think most Americans should be nervous, but if that nervousness is not what should be kept there, we should be hopeful and we should be fighting for a better future.
Jones says the justices recognize their ruling means they have to act quickly in these cases to clarify the national law.
The court bought for itself today the necessity to take this up pretty quickly, or you're going to have just chaos among the 50 states.
Now, the Trump administration says it expects that the actual case of ending birthright citizenship will come before the justices in the fall. Now, the opinion today doesn't take effect for 30 days, leaving 30 days for the states to put forth litigation, as well as the Trump administration to figure out how they want to implement denying some people citizenship. We're live in Northeast. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Meanwhile, developing tonight, federal prosecutors in the case against a Maryland father have agreed to a request to delay his release. Attorneys for Kilar Argo Garcia asked the judge to keep him in a Nashville jail for several more weeks. The Maryland man was mistakenly deported to El Salvador in March, but earlier this month, he was brought back to the U.S. to face human smuggling charges stemming from a traffic stop in Tennessee back in 2022. The judge in Tennessee saying Abrego Garcia has the right to be released while he awaits trial. The federal prosecutors telling a Maryland judge Thursday they would deport him to a country other than El Salvador if he was released. We'll bring you more details as we learn them, both on air and online at DCNewsNow.com.
Now to the major changes for the entire Metro bus system on Sunday. We are talking new names, new routes, and the closing of hundreds of stops. WMATA says it's all in the name of efficiency, while some commuters are dreading having to alter their decades-long routines. DC News Now's Max Marcella mapping out all of the details so you don't miss your next ride.
It's the last weekday for a Metro bus system that has been in place for decades without a change as big as this one.
This is about providing people more reliable, more frequent, better bus service, not just during rush hour, but for people all days of the week, all hours of the day.
Starting Sunday, every stop will be renamed with a new number and letter to correspond with the route, including D for downtown and C for crosstown. Plus, more than 500 underused stops will be eliminated. Some new routes will be added. In all, service will operate every 12 or 20 minutes, a massive change for a region that has changed massively since the routes we're all used to were implemented.
If you look 20 years ago, what NOMA was today, NOMA didn't exist like that 20 years ago.
So this bus stop here on the corner of Georgia and Florida is one of the 500 plus stops that are going away. Now, Metro says the reason for many of these bus stop closures is because potentially there aren't too many people that get off at this stop, or that it's actually really close to another stop on that same line. Take a look. This is video from the stop we just showed you to the next stop, one block over, where the bus will pick people up starting on Sunday. We are walking that route right now, and we are here now approaching T Street Northwest.
And some people might not know about the bus change because sometimes the schedule doesn't get out to everyone.
Metro has been blasting information about the changes. There are still some worries for riders, though, who are hopeful Metro's ambitious goals will be met, but want to see it happen first.
No one wants to be late, so, we depend on the public transportation.
The best advice from Metro is to use their trip planner on their website and app. Just type in where you're coming from and where you're going, and it'll tell you the name of your new bus route, the stops you can take, and how long it'll take. In Northwest, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
All right, our Max huffing and puffing it away to show us the walk it would take. Thank you. A reminder for Metro riders on the Blue Line, there's upcoming maintenance starting July 5th, and it goes through the 26th. The Franconia, Springfield, and Van Doren Street stations will be closing. There's going to be free shuttle bus. They're going to be replacing the trains, and WMATA says parking at those stations will be free. An update on a story we first told you about yesterday when a traveler at Dulles Airport kicked a customs dog that had sniffed out some contraband food in his suitcase.
Yeah, a man pleaded guilty to kicking Freddy the beagle earlier this month. Customs and Border Protection with an update saying while Freddy was injured, he is expected to make a full recovery. They're also sharing this photo here of Freddy enjoying his favorite comfort treat, a pup cup. What a cutie. The Egyptian man who kicked Freddy was ordered to pay his veterinarian's fees and also be removed from the country. All new today in the district, tens of thousands of fans at Nationals Park. All right, not for the Nats, not even for a concert.
Oh, they're all at the stadium for something that has even more appeal, if you will. The Savannah Bananas back in town for a second straight year. DC News Now's Ben Dennis catching up with fans of all ages over at live for us at Nats Park.
All right, Ben, you know, I don't want to get all mushy here, but the Bananas, they're pretty unique, unlike any other team.
Let's peel this all away for you, Chris and Susan. Good evening. Take the energy of the Harlem Globetrotters, bottle it up, put it on the baseball diamond. You've got the Savannah Bananas. Young fans behind me here, too. Some regular rules of the game suspended in their place. Dance breaks, backflips, and yes, plenty of fun. From behind the dugout and into the nosebleeds. Fans yelling in yellow for a quirky bunch of baseball players known as the Savannah Bananas. 2-hour comedy show of sport fueled by hot dogs, popcorn, beer, and...
Get in, ball. All the cool catches. Just to see them do the funny dances.
I don't really care about the baseball part. I just want the fun part.
A 2-night stint in D.C. comes after the team's inaugural visit last year. The Bananas, 10 years old, born out of Georgia, and now the anchor of an expanding baseball event franchise that's only adding more teams.
Originally, we were going to invite them all down to Savannah to come see the Savannah Bananas. Yeah. But too many people wanted to see them in Savannah. So we came to D.C.
Pilgrimage!
That's right.
Before the first pitch, the players behind the potassium peeled into the community, visiting Children's National Hospital to visit young patients and add smiles. Pre-game shenanigans also pumping up a crowd of all ages. Friday's turnout for an exhibition team, the envy of some major league franchises during the regular season, a 2-night sellout.
Oh, just having fun, just having a good time.
Tickets are hard to come by, and based on a lottery system, Nats Park does offer tickets, but just for premium suite seating for tomorrow. Now, there are those third-party apps. They have tickets posted. It does involve StubHub, but the team does remind people to take that in stride when you are using a third-party ticketing service. At Nats Park, where it's still a buzz, Ben Dennis, back to you.
Oh, he looks like he's having too much fun out there.
Absolutely. Lots of smiles out there. Love those kiddos, right?
Yeah. All right. If you could not snag any tickets, you can still watch the Bananas play on Sunday. Our sister station, DCW50, is airing their game over in Philadelphia. The first shimmy or backflip or dance, that's happening Sunday afternoon at 3.
Yeah, you're guaranteed a good time. That was a lot of fun tonight. All right, meanwhile, Pride celebrations happening this weekend, the final weekend of Pride Month. Sunday, it is Pride in the Plaza in Montgomery County. So from noon to 5, there will be music, food, and performances. The festivities are happening at Veterans Plaza in Silver Spring. And tomorrow in Virginia, it's the 8th annual Alexandria Pride. There will be a drag story hour, music, and more than 60 organizations taking part. It is at City Hall in Market Square. It's all happening from 3 until 6 p.m.